Greetings. I'm the unmistakable pagan rebel. And as you can see from the natural identity, nothing changed about the eye. Naturally map here, flat up here, ugly face, natural and altered, That's what makes a rebel. Pagan is because I have not selected any form of religion to be identified with individually. Because I believe I'm a part of life and all aspect of life is God's creation. So we are all in God's creation. Then we are all a part of creation. So there's no identity to identify the outside of the creator lives. Now, I want to share this moment with the ones them. And this moment I want to share in some of my views concerning religion and life in general. So this minute I want to tap into the idea of the terms to which I identify myself and some of the many quotes that I've used. The term I identify myself with is pagan rebel. The word pagan is the mother of two words, atheism and pantheism. And atheism means I'm not a part of conventional religion. That means I'm not a part of the dominant religion in existence. That doesn't mean I'm not religious. And most religion might want you not being a part of the identified religion consider you to be omitted from the aspect of religion and a hater of their religion. That's what they try to perpetuate. But what the term pagan means, I haven't chosen. In other terms from the word is pantheism. Pantheism is a doctrine that God is everything and everything is God. And indeed, God is everything. It is equally everything that makes up action and reaction, a consistent motion with life. Now, since God is everything and everything is God, we want to find an identity for God. And we have been fed an individual identity, citing that God is a male gender and is singular in existence. And from that male gender comes just about everything, which is, I believe, is so wrong. It is not possible for one energy to produce the other. Understand? So it takes two energy to merge in order to create changes. Thomas Edison identified the light bulb from identifying the energies. Before he had identified them, there were two energies running parallel. That means it was equal balancing. Whenever they merge, they produce that which the world loves so much, light. And the Bible would have stated in the beginning of creation, the earth was without nothing, but it also stated there was darkness upon the deep. It mentioned of a depth, that means that there was an above and a below. You understand? It mentioned of the darkness, but where did the light come from? Because darkness cannot produce light. They are two independent existences, but they merge to make difference, to make alter changes, to create the action and reaction that's so necessary for life. You see, we want to believe that God is a masculine powers. And a masculine power that be identified as negative powers. Because the masculine powers are the ones that move about. The feminine powers are the ones that nurtures. So if you're going to identify a positive reaction to the God, or a positive concept to the God, then you're actually acknowledging the female as being the dominant powers. But it's not an individual creation. It is a creation that merged between sexes. And that's why God created sexes in all aspects of creation. Whether it is mentally, physically, or spiritually, there is a sexual alignment, which is the negative and the positive, that is constant to just about everything. We have doctrine that preaches, and most of us, in the term of religion, want to accept a particular way of life. And because we want to nullify some of the aspect of the mental energies, say for instance, aggression, you want to bring about a positive light through the concept of the teaching of the religion. But you must accept that everything happens in life. It happens to life. It happens for life. Creation come about and it brings us here in creation. And that this creation that we are part of, we are also creator in the creation. Because we are a creation in a creation, creating for creation. In order for life to be constant and for it to be eternal. No. We want to find the God, which we are all in search of. We don't have a true identity for the God. But as human beings, and since we are the wheel of knowledge, we want to identify everything aligning with us. But we must understand that the existence of life is a cycle that constantly in motion. Via the food chain, we constantly feed on each other and continue the cycles. The process of life, birth and death is a constant stream. Living is the space in between. If you ask me, I would say every life force come to this life and a sentence. Where did we came from? Where are we going? We don't know. We don't determine our ins. We don't determine our outs. The greater lives do that. And I use the term greater life, and most of you kind of want to deny the fact that I should not use an identity that identifies a pair. Rather, I should use an identity that identifies a singular. I cannot identify a singular alignment to the God concept. Because I did not come about as just a male production, but as a male and a female, and that's a negative and a positive energy in motion right there. You understand? The earth does not exist without the heaven. The sun does not exist without the moon. Darkness does not exist without light. Communication lie does not exist without truth. Wrong does not exist without right. So there's a constant balance created from the two energies that create a multiplicity of action and reaction that is necessary for life. I might not be a scholar from the university, and though that might not be privileged enough to share with you, but I'm sharing my views, and knowledge is what available. And whatever I acquire, I share. Whatever I learn from you, I might have used some, I might have thrown away some. Whatever you learn from me, you might take some and throw away some. We are teachers and learners to life. The abundance of life is necessary for the constant creation, for us to be creating in creation. The negative and the positive exist internally, externally, in an individual or in a group. Whenever it acts, it creates a multiplicity of action and reaction at all times. And that is what's necessary for a constant stream of motion that make life living and eternal. Life and death is constant does not mean life dies. This life is eternal. Your life might have been short-lived because you exist for a period of time within this merger. And when I talk about a merger, this is a merger between spirit and spirit, how would I say the heaven and the earth? For the moment, because it is spirit and body. The body belongs to the earth, the spirit belongs to the heavens. There's always two existences. I would want us, if I could ever identify a singular identity to identify the God force, it would have been the universe. But when I search the universe, since the universe would have been considered the all of all, it would have enclosed everything. But the universe too, as it ins and it outs. And as long as there's an in and an out, then there's another existence that exists with the universe. So therefore, the universe too is not a single file existence. Family, we have created a lot of structure for life. Business is one of those platforms. Knowledge, we harness within time. The university is a confined accumulation of certain understanding. The universe is the abundance of knowledge available. I might not be a part of the university, but I may have not entered the university, but I am an existent of the universe. And the knowledge in the universe that I have harnessed is what I share with you. If you find wisdom in what I'm sharing, feel free. I'm not sharing my views make a transition for anyone. I'm sharing my views as the way in which it relates to me and how I feel. If you might have the similar feelings or feel the same way, up to you to make the choice. Choice is of God. And remember, choice does not make from one thing, but there must always more than one presentation for choice to make. And since our choice is between the gods, it's either negative or positive. I don't know you identify them, whether you want to call them God or Satan, because in any aspect you put it, it is the same negative and positive, because whenever you refer to the Satan, you are referring to a negative existence. And whenever you refer to the God, you're referring to a positive existence. But the God, term God, mean the greatest powers there be. And since you want to omit the Satan as being a God powers, however you place it, you place it. But I do believe the two existence is necessary. For us to eat food, we take the life of something that never wants to die. And for something that is hungry and find us in its confine where it can capture us and eat, we will become food. And we would have considered the thing that eat us wicked. And when we eat a chicken, we do not consider it to be wicked. We consider it to be God's way. That's unfair. Life is a constant stream of action and reaction. And everything happens in life, to life, and for life. Everything was done by God, to God, and for the gods. Sorry about the single file in expression. The gods, I must say, it's not a single file gods, it's a pair of energy. That's my identity. And however one might feel, I would like to see someone present to me a clearer understanding of a single file existence that not carries an opposition. Give thanks. I am Pagan Rebel. That's a share of views with the ones. Big up on yourself.